Welcome to another episode of Pint Time with Backpacker Mike, and I'm going to be trying this Outlaw Mile High Lager. It's out of Colorado, since 1859 apparently. It says enjoy the gold. Comes in at 4.2% on the Richter scale, and I am not sure where exactly in Colorado they're out of. I'm trying to find it on here, but I am not seeing it. Denver, Colorado. Yeah, there it is. Ivily Brewing Company, actually, in Denver, Colorado. Interesting. Anyway, one beer at a time around the world. One of the guys I follow just tried this one, and around the world, one beer at a time, I think is his name of his channel. But I will tag him in this as well. But I'm going to give this one a try. So, but first, let's get back into episode 235. Some underrated places that you might not visit, or maybe never thought about visiting, or whatever. But let's talk about Calgary, Canada. Calgary, Canada is a beautiful city with lots to offer, from parks, bike trails, winter sports. If you go in there in the winter, it just depends on what time of year that you go, that you want to go. You'll see some nice locals. You meet some nice locals. Some really cool pubs and restaurants. There's all kinds of different food options there. It's a multicultural type of city. Museums and all kinds of stuff. Very cool. And that one went so quick that I'm going to give you one other one, because why not? And I'm going to go with Puebla, Mexico. Puebla, Mexico. Since those of you in the United States, Puebla is not that very far from us. You could get a flight there for pretty inexpensive price. But anyway, it's just a few hours outside of Mexico City. And Mexico City is a place I wanted to go when I was traveling the world. However, I didn't make it there at the time. But you'll find a historic city, Puebla, just outside of Mexico City, with beautiful colonial architecture, because it's one of the oldest colonial cities. Beautiful weather and delicious food, of course, because you're in Mexico. I mean, I love Mexican food. This city is one that you shouldn't miss at all, really. And it's a city. This city is actually the origin of Cinco de Mayo. Go figure. Cinco de Mayo. And an amazing place for those who love history like I do. All right, let's give this Outlaw Mile High Light Lager a try. It's just a basic lager. It's from Colorado, so it's probably, with mountain water and all that stuff. It's got that earthiness of a lager on the nose, because there's nothing else really special with it. But let's give it a try. I found this at a gas station for like a super cheap price, so we'll see what it's all about. All right, here we go. Cheers. Prost, Slancha, and Skål for my Nordic friends. You know who you are. That's not actually a bad lager for it being so cheap. This was literally like 99 cents a can at a local gas station when I found it. It's light, it's refreshing. Got a little bit of, of hoppiness kind of bite at the back end of it, but it's pleasant. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, this is just a really good smashable kind of lager. Let's just do a hard pour on this thing and see what happens. You can see really light, crisp. It's only 4.2%. This would be definitely like a beach, lake beer, something like that. Now the hard pour brings out a little bit more of the hoppiness, so to speak. You got a little bit more bitterness on the hard pour. Whereas straight out of the can, you get a little bit of sweetness followed by some of that hoppiness. It's not really an IPA, but they must put a little bit of hops in here for that little bit of bite at the end. But this is actually really good. This is really good for a cheap beer. Yeah, I'm gonna go a 9. I'm gonna give this thing a 9. If you guys can find it, get this Outlaw Mile High Light beer. I mean, if you're just looking for a beer, out on the boat, or chilling on a beach or something like that, that's a really good light lager for sure. I'm impressed. I'm impressed for how cheap it is. Anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much. And as always, peace, love, and let's continue to experience this beautiful world together. I'll see you guys next time on Pint Time with Backpacker Mike. Peace.